It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Hunter Valley Police are investigating a triple fatality at Muswellbrook overnight. A utility and a Kia Carnival collided head-on just before 9:30 on Bengalla Road. A man in his 30s, who was the sole occupant of the ute, died at the scene, along with the driver and a passenger in the Kia. Another passenger, a man in his 60s, is fighting for life in the John Hunter Hospital. Meanwhile, the female passenger of a Land Cruiser has died after the vehicle crashed down an embankment into the Allen River in the Barrington Tops. The 18-year-old female driver escaped and was winched to safety and flown to the John Hunter Hospital in a stable condition. A strike force has been set up to investigate the alleged murder of a notorious standover man at Tanambit. 51-year-old Michael Carroll died from 2 stab wounds to his upper torso at his Ronald Street home on Saturday night. He'd served time behind bars over a series of violent robberies. His daughter, 23-year-old Madison Hickson, has been charged with murder. Detective Acting Inspector Ranald Urquhart is asking for public help as the investigation continues.
We're looking for any information that people might be able to provide, any CCTV footage or mobile phone footage that anybody might have.
Former Catholic Archbishop of Adelaide and Hunter priest Philip Wilson has died suddenly, aged 70. The former cleric was convicted in 2018 for failing to report child sexual abuse by notorious pedophile priest Jim Fletcher, but this was overturned on appeal. At the time, he was the world's most senior Catholic leader to be convicted of concealing sex crimes against children. COVID-19 has forced the cancellation of Australia Day ceremonies across Port Stephens, but residents are being invited to take part in celebrations through a series of pool parties. From Tilligary to Tomaree, barbecues and public pools will open up to celebrate. While ceremonies at Nelson Bay and Raymond Terrace won't go ahead this year, Port Stephens Mayor Ryan Palmer says plans for next year are in motion.
Having smaller ceremonies for 2021 is the way we're going, and that's unfortunate, but it's the world we're living in at the moment. Hopefully a one-off, and we want to see the bigger ceremonies where we can have all our population attending those events. 2022 hopefully will be much bigger and better than we have seen over the past 12 months.
Heritage-listed sites in the Hunter could receive a share in $5 million as part of the state government's Heritage Grants program, with applications closing in early February. The program offers funding under 3 categories, including Aboriginal cultural heritage, caring for state heritage and community heritage grants. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr says the broad range of sites and artefacts across the state should be conserved and protected.
Whether it's in our Indigenous culture, or our modern white Anglo culture since colonisation. Then I would encourage everybody out there, if you're involved in a heritage group or a heritage facility or a heritage site, to put your hand up, fill in an application form and try and get a grant to help you do the wonderful work that you do.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle has been left scratching its head in the A-League after a controversial call in the last minute denied the Jets a draw against Macarthur. Referees refused to award a penalty after Bulls defender Alexander Suzenjar touched the ball in the box, believing the contact to be accidental. The 2-1 loss leaves the Jets without any points on the ladder. 24-year-old Daniel Collins is aiming for the next Ironman series, which begins next month in Kingscliff. The Redhead local finished 7th in 2017 and is hoping to better his position in the condensed 2-weekend series. Wests have chased down 138 runs against last-placed Cardiff Boolaroo on Sunday to move to a 15-point lead in the Newcastle District Cricket Association. And former Sydney Thunder player Jay Lenton has helped the Toronto Kookaburras secure their first win of this season in the Newcastle T20 Summer Bash, defeating Maitland Magic. That's sport. I'm Sam Bartlett.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 17, 12, 22, 4, 14 and 33, and the supplementaries are 25 and 28. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.